Hello, this is the Trades at US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, January 5th, 2022. Hope you had a good trading day. We definitely did. We had some nice winners in Snow and Dash. It was a good, big winners too. The first two big winners of the year for the stock side after the Monday semi-holiday with most of the world out on break. I wouldn't say today was any more exciting. Let's go through the major charts, but here's a look at the ES front month futures contract, daily chart of the broad market, futures form. As you can see, we didn't do anything. Now, the NASDAQ was more negative than all that, but this was certainly not interesting. So let's go to the rest. S&P cash, in the end, lost 3 points. Like I said, not that interesting. But the NASDAQ 100 was down 222. And again, we got the 13 sell signal in place there. Static trend line on that is about 14,800 and change. So we'll see. That's 1,400 points lower if that's where we want to go. The SOX down 18.22 off the highs. The biotech's down 117.13. This is going to get us near the lows of the year. Honestly, that's probably one of the, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 lowest closes of the last year. Not pretty. The Russell 2000 up 23. Small caps usually benefit from the start of the year, but this is still just stuck in that mid-range nothing that we saw most of last year. Crude oil down 14 cents. Gold up 80 cents. The advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ down 700 and negative 740. So more stocks down than up after being the flip on Monday. Advanced decline ratio on the New York plus 56. So a few more stocks were up than down, but basically flat. NASDAQ volume back up though, 5.1 billion shares. So the volume is back after the semi-holiday on Monday. The global semi-holiday, US was open. So this is what I was expecting, is let's start to get back to work. And we had some good trades today, so it is what it is. The trend closes at 0.54. That's a low reading. Puts the 10-day at 0.94. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a pretty low number dropping off after tomorrow. And then a little bit bigger number. We'd have to get some low readings to get it down to 0.86 on that 10-day moving average. That's what matters. Look, the VIX had that 9-bar run up. The static trend line is holding it. That's the red line, holding it as support. We were actually up 31 cents today. Apple down $2.31 is what it is. Amazon down 57.65. This thing's not really gone anywhere for quite a while. This is where it was last April. Facebook down $2 and a penny. Google was down $11.84. Goldman Sachs up $12.15. So it was an interesting session there for Goldman. Positive on the banks. One of the few stocks that was up like that. Netflix down $6.22, approaching the lows of the last several months. Peloton continues to struggle, down $1.38. New lows at one point, but still holding that risk line from the 13 buy signal. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF down 60 cents. Bonds down, rates up, sort of. Tesla down 50.19 after that 13 sell signal on the big gap up on earnings. So that's always interesting. Zoom down $4.41. That's swept new lows as well. Bitcoin sits at 46,000 and change. The Dow is up 219, although we don't usually care that much about the Dow. All right, let's look at the intraday action. So here's the ES. Gapped up, tried to go higher for about 10 minutes, then rolled over, filled the gap. Tried to settle down a bit going into lunch, tried to drift to lows, coming out of lunch, rallied back a bit, got a 13 sell signal with 10 minutes left, and that tanked it for the last 10 minutes. So these triggers were right on the mark, but in the end we closed, like I said, S&P down 3. NASDAQ 100 didn't recover, but look at that. Again, the 13 buy signal at the low, the 13 sell signal on the bounce. I mean, really, really perfect Comer signals on these things. In terms of economic data coming out on Wednesday, here in the U.S. anyways, the ADP non-farm employment change number at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Final services PMI number at 9:45. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. Minutes from the last Fed meeting at 2. We'll have a new market preview tomorrow for Thursday and Friday. Hopefully we get another day like today with a couple of strong picks and maybe some more action, even do more than that. We'll see what happens. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. It will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Wednesday.